Welcome back. I'm Tracy Kane, and like I told you at the beginning of the hour, we are getting you all ready for fall. I know I hate to hear those words, but it has to happen. And what happens in the fall? Well, those little critters like to come indoors, don't they? And we like to have a nice, safe way to repel them, right? Go on their merry way. This is one of our 10-phase items today, and it is the Bell & Howell. It is the Ultrasonic Pest Repeller, but I want to bring Matt Davis out here with me. We have this
Tracy.
Great package here today.
I love it.
$29.95 to keep your home safe.
Yeah,
Keep
get
it to
rid of all
yourself.
those pests. That's right.
All those freeloaders.
They don't pay rent. They're not staying at my house. That's right. Exactly. Every time of the year, it seems like it's pest time, but especially coming up on the winter, they want to come somewhere. So guess what? We've got a great solution today from Bell & Howell. The Pest Repellers, these are ultrasonic speakers built in right here. These are the great way to repel pests without chemicals, not using poisons. All you do is you plug them in. That's it. That's how simple they are. Now, the assortment we're giving you today is a little bit of everything. We'll go over that in a minute. But the way that these work, the ultrasonic sound waves come out of this little speaker. You don't hear it. Your dogs and cats don't hear it. But the critters hear it. Independent laboratory tested, 99% effective in chasing away the cockroaches, the ants, the spiders, the rats, and the mice. You're gonna place one in each room, just like we show you there. Don't put them behind the couch, don't put them behind the refrigerator. Let that sound just send out that bubble of protection.
Okay.
And you're not having to worry about sprays, you're not having to worry about chemicals or poisons. And again, you're gonna get a 6-pack today, so you can place them in one in every room. If you've got a 2-story house, you may wanna think about getting 2 packs so that you can cover every single room in the house.
Now,
But
is
the
this
Bell
the
& Howell
garage,
gets the job
like
done.
basement? Are those the areas you should be doing this too?
Absolutely. Everywhere that there's an outlet.
From the bottom, right?
Sure. That's right, exactly. If you've got one in the attic, I even put them on the lanai. So if you've got an outlet out there and it's covered, you can place one out there as well, because it just puts out that bubble of protection. Yeah, get out of here. Go to the neighbor's house. Exactly. I love it. And even if, especially if you own, like I know you lived in the city for years. You think about in the city, you're in an apartment or you're in a condo. You may keep your house nice. The neighbors may not, right?
Well, I have a funny little story for you. I told you I had something to share with you. So I used to live in this little alcove studio in this really old building in New York City, 74th Street, and my parents hated that I lived there. But, you know, you did what you could do, you pay what you can get. And so I had my best friend come down to visit from Boston, and she was in the bathroom that you literally could wash your hands, take a shower, and go to the bathroom all at the same time. That's how tiny, without moving.
Wow.
So she's in there, and all of a sudden, my now husband, but boyfriend at the time, her boyfriend at the time were there, and we hear this shrieking coming out of the bathroom.
Oh, no.
Because a mouse ran over her foot while she was in the bathroom.
I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
But
then what you had to do is you have to, they didn't have this option then, right? You had to get those sticky pads, and they stick to those. But look what this covers. So your mice, your rats, your ants, your roaches, your spiders, all those deadly, scary, creepy, crawly things.
Which one's the one that gets you? Everybody has their favorite or their least favorite. Mine is either the mice and the rats really get me, and spiders get me as well.
I think the ants are my least offensive. I don't think that I can say which one's the worst.
You know,
I think that's the only one I'm not going to like.
Cleaning up after you a little bit, unfortunately. Well, here's what we talk about with the rats and the mice. If you hear this sound in the middle of the night, the good news is you have one less rat. The bad news is you now have a dead rat in your trap that you have to deal with. I would call my friend Tracy to come over and help me out, because I don't want to touch this trap. Or you deal with these poisons. These are rat poison here. These are mouse poison. They look like Tinker Toys, unfortunately, and God forbid your dog or your cat or kids or grandkids get into the poison. God forbid a million times.
Well, and they look like chewy treats.
They really do. They look like dog treats to me. Well, here's the other mouse traps and rat traps. Here's the sticky trap. I'm not going to touch it. Here's the sticky trap. They go in here. You know, I don't like rats and mice, but you know what? I don't want them to go in there and suffer. I just want them to go away. And the thing is, we're replacing all of that, but we're not stopping there. We've got more. Wow. Take a look. How about this? This is for cockroaches, or excuse me, for ants and indoor foggers and sprays. Tracy, if I sprayed this near you right now, you would punch me. Because
or pass out.
Or pass out because of the poisons.
Right.
You know, who needs that in your house? And look, Yeah, we don't even have a big enough table. Look at all this. Cockroaches. Think about how much money this is, too.
Yeah.
How much money are you spending on all of these cockroach traps and sprays and chemicals? You don't need any of this. Get the Bell & Howell home.
And this is a temporary fix. I mean, you're going to spend, what, $6, $7 for one of these, just one can, and you're getting all of this for the 4 flex pays of $7.49. So your whole home is going to be protected, not just when you see something and you have to go and spray it, right, and then get rid of it. This is going to repel it. That's going to keep it out of your house. You're not having to worry about, you're being proactive. You're not being reactive. 24
hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And we were talking before the show, and there's no expiration date on these. You put them in, you plug them in, and they're done. Our house, we have our house for sale right now, and we put one in every single room. I want to show you quickly, if I could.
Because you didn't want your critters to show up.
Absolutely, yeah, that's not what you want.
Coming.
When you're having the showing and the rats come out and say, hey, how's it going? You know, bring
we approve you.
Bring pizza.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Here, I just want to quickly show you guys what the assortment is here. You're actually getting, this is a little confusing to me, but you're getting 2 of the original units, which is the regular. And by the way, these are all the same power. Don't worry about that. It just has a couple extra features, bonus features for HSN. But you have 2 of the originals. We call this the classic. And then down here on either side, we have 2 with the extra outlet. You can see there's an outlet on the side. So when you plug these in, you don't even lose an outlet. Then we're giving you one with the outlet and the night light. And then we give you one with just the night light. So it's a nice assortment. So you can put one in each room. If you need a night light in a room, in a bedroom, etc., you put the one with the night lights. You can mix and match however you wish.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great.
And it's nice that you have enough for the majority of your house, right?
Yes.
And like you're saying, though, think about buying 2. If you have a larger home, if you have a home that has an upstairs and a downstairs, or you have a basement and a garage, then pick up 2 sets, because $29.95 is a great value to be getting this home today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And these have been here for years. We've sold millions of these out there to the HSN customer. And again, no matter what size they are, they're all the same. What they do, if you're just joining us, these are ultrasonic. Now, what does that mean? It means that the sound is actually above our ability to hear. But dogs can't hear it. Cats can't hear it. Now, if you have a rat or a mouse as a pet, just don't put one in the room that your pet is in. But these can repel the cockroaches, the ants, the spiders, and they go away. It's like fingernails on a chalkboard or a siren going off. You know, you don't want to hear it. I always think of it as the music that I don't like being played. But that's the same idea. But it chases them away, and it does it without poisons and without paying somebody to come in every month and spray.
Which can get so costly. Also,
absolutely.
I mean, how much does that cost? And you have to make those appointments, get the people in, then you don't know who's coming into your house.
Yeah.
Right? They could be pests in their own time.
That's right.
So this is a great way just to keep your home safe, keep it clean, right? Keep those creepy crawlies away. I always fear, you know, sleeping, you go to bed and they say like the mice like to climb on the bed skirts to get into bed. So
or you hear the scratching sounds in the walls.
Yeah. Or the smell in the walls when
God
they
forbid.
go in to die.
Yeah.
I mean, that is just, there's nothing that covers up that smell.
No, and if you've smelled that smell, unfortunately, anytime in your life, you always remember that.
I know, it's so distinct.
And you plug these in every room. Again, they're very innocuous. You don't see them. You'll plug them in and actually forget that they're there. But you'll start to notice, you'll say, wait a minute, I haven't seen any roaches. I haven't seen any palmetto bugs like we have down here in Florida. They're basically cockroaches that fly at you. I think that's a state bird down here. But they will chase away all the rats and the mice, the cockroaches, ants, and spiders. The one other thing, and again, I want to show you the installation. I'm very, very proud of myself. I went to college for 4 years to learn how to install the Bell & Howell Pest Repellers. Here's what you do. You plug it in, and you're done. That's it. Now, you'll see that little red light is going to blink. And when that blinks, that's sending out that sound. Now, the reason we put that there is so that you know that your system is working. It's a little computer chip inside, a little speaker inside, and it sends out that ultrasonic wave that chases away the critters. And again, you're getting some with the night lights, you're getting some with the extra plug on the side, so you can mix and match however you wish.
Absolutely. $29.95 is a great price break here for you. You're getting those 6 units. You know, you're also getting the 3 that have the plugs, so you're not losing that outlet. And then you're also getting 2 that have the night light. So that's a really nice feature as well. Maybe you want to keep one in the kitchen, so you know someone needs to go get a drink of water in the middle of the night, or keep one in the hallway. But just a nice extra feature that you have as you're keeping your home safe and keeping all those little pesty guys away.
Absolutely. And again, you talk about, especially if you live in housing where you're sharing a wall with somebody, whether you're in an apartment. Yeah. And this is a system that you can take with you. So you can take it up to your cabin, you can have a set up at the cabin, or you can have a set for your apartment, whatever. If you share a wall with someone and there's a party going on next door, and you know, maybe they don't keep such a clean house,
yeah,
then you unfortunately share the ants and the cockroaches and the spiders. And by the way, all these other choices that we're showing you, there's nothing really here for spiders. The only thing for a spider is a big shoe.
Oh.
So, and I really don't like spiders.
No.
Spiders and for me, the rats and the mice,
I find they have
not
to be
good.
vacuumed.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I just can't.
And my wife has to do the vacuuming. I'm not interested.
Really?
Because I really will run out of the room and I will let her deal with it. I can deal with when the kids were little, I could deal with all that, but not spiders.
So that's your ultimate weakness. So
spiders.
we want to get to you.
Yes,
we know.
exactly.
Right.
Now you guys know what not to send me in the mail. But here's all the poisons. Now, when you think about these are things you don't want to have in your house, obviously, for many, many different reasons. But think about the money that you're spending. You know, it's one thing, Tracy, if you go out and buy a new car with your husband and you say, hey, we're going to buy a new car this year. It's a good year for us. And we're going to go out and buy a new car. But what about these little expenses? These are the ones that just take money out of your pocketbook every single month. You're buying another spray can for the cockroaches. And now you're new to Florida, so you have found out, I'm sure, that there are cockroaches literally everywhere in Florida.
You just woke me up to that this morning because nobody told me that.
Yeah, no, they don't tell you that when you move in. You find out later that there's cockroaches everywhere. What about ants? What about spiders? What about the cockroaches? And again, think about the money. We have hundreds of dollars worth of poisons here. And this is not the kind of stuff that you need to have inside your house. No. And again, if I sprayed this on the set, all kidding aside, I would not be back ever, because these people do not want to have this poison around them.
Right.
You wouldn't like it, I wouldn't like it, the camera guys wouldn't like it. But if it's not okay to do here, why is it okay to do in your house?
Right,
so think about
and when
that.
you're not using them, where are you storing them? Are you storing it in your garage where little fingers can get to them, or under your kitchen sink? So you don't want to have these items in your home, and you have to think about all the little guys that are around your house that you want to take care of. Maybe you're a lover of your furry little four-legged friends, and God forbid that they get a hold of one of these little poisonous pieces. So $29.95, great way. You're repelling these pests. You're not killing them. It's the most humane way to keep your home safe and to keep it clean and fresh, and that way you are not losing sleep about thinking about those things crawling around at night. This
video, and I apologize, I know there's people out there right now, just that video gives my mother-in-law the creeps with the bugs on it. But this is what it's about. It's about chasing them away without killing them, without having to deal with them. It's literally I can say this without any doubt, it's the easiest solution to get rid of the pests and all of those things around the house. And you're doing it cost effectively. I'm a little frugal myself. I don't like to spend money when I don't have to.
Right.
And why not get these home and try them? With HSN, you get home and try them, plug them in, let them run for 2 or 3 weeks, see what kind of results you're going to get. You're going to love them.
Right, and we always have the 30-day money-back guarantee. So send it back to us if you don't like it. So
yep, you're going to love it.
Exactly. So take advantage to get those flex pays. Get this home, $14.98. Special price break. Matt, thank you so much.
Thank you
We're
very
going to
much,
let you go
Tracy.
for the rest of the day. Go
okay,
take
I'll
the
take
day
the
off.
rest of the day off.
All right. We're actually going to head over to a little spotlight with Leslie. Take a quick break.